When I was young in Cleveland, me and my cousin had a sleepover, and we stayed up till 10, and we woke up at 5. When we woke up, we went downstairs. Then we had an idea to cut a pumpkin. So we got a butter knife, and we ran outside. We cut the pumpkin. He gave the knife to me. I put the knife in the pumpkin and made a line in the pumpkin. And sliced it in half. Then it was his turn. He stuck the knife in the middle and cut an eye, then 2. Then I made a mouth. Then we put it in its front yard. We went back upstairs to bed. We slept until 7. Then we woke up and we went downstairs and ate breakfast. Who knows? We might have another adventure another time.
And what inspired this?
When me and my cousin had a sleepover, we did one with Bingo and I sleepover. After we did the pumpkin, we made another newspaper.
Do you think you could add that to the story?
Maybe.
Or do you feel that the story is finished?
Well, there needs to be a seed story.
What's a seed story?
One thing.
Just one thing?
Yeah.
So you couldn't write about baking the cake or coloring on each other with permanent markers?
No.
You wanted she wanted it to be a focus?
Yeah.
Like a camera focuses in. Was it a memoir?
Yeah. And on the end, when I said, this verse, we slept until 7, and we woke up and went downstairs for breakfast. I finished there in my story, except I added what to say. Who knows what adventures we might have.
I like your choice of ending with a question, right? Because it makes the reader think, what could their next adventure be? Are you thinking about illustrations?
Yeah, and I'm gonna write.
What do you think? What illustrations do you think will support that story?
On the first page, right here. I can draw us in a bed waking up.
What about the next page?
The next page. I don't know.
You don't know?
What
does it say? What's the second page say?
Let me finish this.
Okay. So what's on the second page?
The second page.
You keeping this or not?
It says, we had an idea to cut a pumpkin.
So what might
So
be
we
a good
got
illustration
a
for the
button.
second page?
So I could draw me and him
And would it maybe the two of you with a knife?
in the kitchen.
Right. Because maybe the
Opening
third page.
a cabinet.
Well, let's not draw it now. Let's just talk about it because we probably don't have time for you to do the actual drawing.
No, I can do like sketches.
On the next page, though,
I can do sketches.
on the next page, would it make sense for you to actually draw the pumpkin? Yeah.
Right here, and then we're looking.
Now, do you think you want to do an illustration on every page? Or no?
I don't know.
Okay, let's think about those illustrations. Very, very interesting story, though.